Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to change the background image of your Jimdo ePortfolio. As you can see with my background image right now, I have this picture of a cowboy with a banjo. Looks nice, but I'm going to change it because it's not really relevant to me. I personally do not know how to play the banjo. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Style, and we're going to change the photo here. So I'm going to click on Style. It's going to pull up this menu here at the top. It says Templates, Style, Background, and Custom Templates. We're going to click on Background so it changes, so we can change the background. We have a few options of what we can do. You'll see that we have this image right here, and I'm going to show you how to upload an image to make it your background. So we're going to click on Add Photo and choose File. And you'll find the file of the photo you'd like to use for your background image. You'll click on it and hit Open, and it'll take a moment to upload. You'll see there it appears right here as the second image. Whatever the current photo is what your background image will appear as. So we need this to be the current photo. So you'll click on this and drag it over until it shifts it into the current photo position. You'll scroll to the bottom and you'll see it says Save. You'll click on Save and you'll see that it saves your image as the background of your ePortfolio. Something to be aware of is that Jimdo requires fairly large photos to use as your background image, or else it becomes rather pixelated. So you can use a large image, but at the same time that could make your website load a little bit slower. I wouldn't worry about it though. It should be fine. So I'm going to click on Back so I can show you the other options of what we can do. One of the fun options you can use Random Photo, where it selects a photo from the photos you've uploaded to use as your background, or Slideshow, and it will play through the different images in the background. Also has this option called Video. I picked Charlie Bit My Finger, and how you would do this is it would probably appear as this empty box where you would put the URL. You'd pull up the YouTube video of what you want to make, and you'll highlight this text. You'll copy it and paste it right here and hit OK. And you'll see if you go to the bottom and you hit Save, it will actually make the YouTube video your background image, and it will loop. This can be kind of a tricky feature because when it loops, at times it'll actually show the ad that it wants to display on YouTube, but it still looks really nice. I don't necessarily recommend this because it can be distracting from the content on your ePortfolio, but if that is something you'd like to use, feel free to do that. I'm going to click on Back now so I can show you some other features. I'm going to click on Background Image now. Background image are images that Jimdo has provided so that you can use as your background. You can click on any one of these. Other than, you'll notice that it says Jimdo Jimdo Business, and this is the background images that require money. So you'll want to skip that because no one wants to pay money for this. And you're going to click on any one of these photos. So I'll click on this one. You'll see what it does. It looks rather nice actually, the images that they provide. But if that's not something you like, you can actually go back and make a pattern background to your liking. So we're going to go to Background Pattern, and you can click on any one of these. And how it works, you'll see that it has these lines across it. You can change that to white lines or black lines of however you'd like the pattern to appear. You can click on it, and it will change the background. You can also change the color of your pattern background. So for example, I have it set to this, but if I wanted it to be blue, I can slide it down to blue, and you'll see that it changes the color. You can change the tint with this. So if I want it to be somewhat of a nice, kind of like a dark sky blue, or however you'd like it to appear, it looks really nice actually. But you can always go back and change it if that's not to your liking. And if you know the specific hex code, you can actually plug it in right here, and it'll give you the color you'd like to appear. Those are the options that you can use. There's a few other things you can do with this, but I'm not going to go into great detail about it. It's entirely up to you. You can play with the features and find out some other things about it, but that's the basics of how to change the background photo of your Jimdo ePortfolio site.